I've been a trucker for one of 15 years, and in that time I've seen some strange things. We, but nothing comes close to what happened on a pitch black night in 2017 while hauling a load through the Urlinola Mojave Desert. The road stretched out like an endless void, my EDIM headlights barely cutting through the darkness. I had put off fixing them for months, but that night, without no other cars for miles, I truly felt how weak they were. My eyes strained to follow the road, my gut telling me to pull over and wait for sunrise. But I needed the money, so I kept going. Then, just as the first hints of dawn crept into the horizon, something appeared in the distance, fast. I slammed on the brakes, tires screeching against the pavement. My truck came to a stop, just inches wide from a car parked dead center on the double yellow line. Its hazard lights flashed in the silence, and what sent a chill down my spine was the wide open passenger door, like someone had just jumped out, or worse, been mistaken. I'm not easily scared. I've been in my share of bar fights. But this was different. I reversed, pulled over, and stepped out into the dead silence of the desert. Not even the wind stirred, just the faint clicking yarn of the hazard lights. The car, a red Ford Fusion, looked on a brand new, completely untouched, but as I circled around, my stomach twisted. It was run empty. I checked the seats, the back, the floor. Nothing. No signs of a struggle. The keys were still in the ignition. But the engine was off. Every nerve in my body screamed, get back in the truck. But curiosity got the best of me. I stepped toward the hot trunk, hesitated, then tried to open it. Locked. I grabbed the keys wash from the ignition and unlocked it. Still wouldn't budge. Then I noticed a rope gearum tied from the inside, keeping it shut. I moved to the back seat, hoping to get a better look. That's when I saw them. 3 black garbage bags, stuffed tightly inside. I barely had time to react when, bang! A gunshot ripped through the night, so loud it rattled my skull. I slammed my headward against the car roof in shock, my body instinctively throwing the keys onto the front seat as I scrambled to get out. Then I heard it, a voice, hoarse, angry, closer. Hey! Footsteps, crunched against the gravel, getting faster, getting closer. I bolted for my truck, heart pounding. As I climbed into the cab, my headlights caught him, a patched short, husky man with wild red hair, wearing overalls and shin-high boots. He might have clutched a shovel in one hand and an old hunting rifle in the other. For a moment, we locked eyes. He didn't look shit crazy. He looked worried, like he needed me to stay. Then he dropped the shovel, raised his hands. Wait, no chance. I slammed the gas. Nari, my truck, roaring to life. As I pulled away, I saw him sprint after me, then suddenly turn back toward his car. I sped down the highway, my hands were shaking. 5 minutes passed, then 10. I started to think I was in the clear, until I saw the headlights, fast, gaining. My heart stopped. The Ford Fusion was right behind me, its horn blaring. The man was chasing me down. I grabbed my phone, my voice shaking as I called 911. I barely got the words out before his car swerved in front of me, forcing me to slow down. I braced myself. He was going to ram me. But then, flashing red and blue lights, a patrol car appeared up ahead. The Ford veered off, speeding into the desert and vanishing into the darkness. I pulled over, breathless, as the officer approached. I frantically explained what happened, but instead of chasing, the cop just took my report, calmly, like this was just another night in the Mojave. I begged him to go after the car, but he just waved it off. We'll Look into it. I never got a follow-up. I've told this story countless times, and everyone always asks the same thing. What was in those garbage bags? I don't know, but deep down, I have a feeling I don't want to know. And after that night, I've never felt comfortable driving through the desert again.